Wealthy people can buy anything and everything they want, right? While that might be true, it doesn't mean the rich are out there dropping dollar bills left and right. Despite their ability to buy almost anything, most rich folks are surprisingly careful with their spending, focusing on value rather than extravagance. So, if you're curious about the secrets to wealth and want to mimic the habits of the financial savvy, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into 15 expenses that successful people never waste their time or money on. But before we get started, welcome to Blue Chip Mindset, the winning mindset for success. If you enjoy the video or learn something new, please give it a like. First on our list, impulse buys. Picking up that flashy, high-tech drone from the electronics store or grabbing the latest, trendiest shoes can be super tempting. But here's the deal. Someone who's really smart with their money wouldn't just snap them up on a whim. As Warren Buffett famously said, "If you buy things you don't need, you will soon sell things you need." Don't get it twisted though, it's not like rich folks don't splurge on expensive things. They just think it through, keeping an eye on their bank balance before they hit that buy button. Number 2. Extreme inheritance. It's a myth to believe that the rich all hand down massive inheritances. Why? According to multiple sources, Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg, for example, have stated that they want their children to find their own way rather than rely on handouts. Instead, both billionaires donate a large amount of their money to charity to aid people in need. Number 3. Endless TV channel packages. Rich people didn't amass their fortunes sitting around staring at a screen all day. That's why they don't waste money on jumbo TV packages. According to recent data from Nielsen, adults with annual incomes below 25 grand spent considerably more time consuming media than adults with annual incomes over 75 grand. Thomas Corley, the author of Rich Habits, The Daily Success Habits of Wealthy Individuals, found that 67% of rich people say they don't watch TV at all. Number 4. Excess groceries and household items. Contrary to what one might expect, millionaires often spend less on groceries and household items than the average family. They achieve this by shopping strategically for the best deals and avoiding unnecessary purchases. Additionally, many wealthy individuals prefer bulk buying for essentials and opt for generic brands over expensive ones, further cutting costs. They also tend to plan their meals in advance, which helps reduce food waste and additional trips to the store, contributing to overall savings. Number 5. Extended warranties. Imagine this, you're at the checkout, all hyped up about your brand new big screen TV, and then comes the classic question, want to add an extended warranty to that? But here's a pro tip from the folks at Consumer Reports. If you're playing your money game right, your go-to answer should be a firm no. Those extended warranties often add little value. In fact, Consumer Reports found that stores pocket a whopping 50% or more of what they charge for these warranties. So yeah, it's not the best deal for your wallet. Before we dive into the next expense that successful people avoid, if you're enjoying the video so far, please tap that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you aboard. Number 6. Buying instead of renting. Some wealthy individuals are going so far as to avoid the hassle of buying a home. According to Extras, Mansions and Millionaires host Michael Corbett, many are opting to rent. In an interview, he told the Huffington Post that renting is more popular than ever, even among the wealthy. While it once made sense for people who could afford it to buy a home and flip it after a few years, that is no longer the case. And what about you? Do you prefer renting or buying a home, and why? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Number 7. Low-interest savings accounts. Low-interest savings accounts, while safe and accessible, aren't the best choice for growing your wealth. Millionaires often avoid these accounts for this very reason. Though they provide a secure spot for your funds, their low returns limit your earning potential. Instead, more lucrative alternatives exist, like online banks offering high-yield savings accounts. These can provide significantly better returns, making them a smarter yet simpler option for boosting your wealth. Number 8. Multiple credit cards. Wealthy people usually don't carry much cash and, contrary to popular belief, don't have many credit cards. Thomas Corley, who I mentioned earlier and author of Rich Habits, notes that only 8% of the wealthy have multiple credit cards, compared to 77% of the impoverished. Multiple cards can lead to more expenses, higher finance charges, and more impulsive purchases. Number 9. Late fees. Wealthy individuals avoid late fees, which can nibble away at their bank accounts and credit scores. Even those who clear their balances monthly can suffer from the cost of delayed payments. This isn't just about credit cards. Nearly every monthly bill has a tardiness penalty. The trick used by the rich? They automate their payments to avoid getting hit with late fees. Number 10. Underused subscriptions. Companies thrive when customers choose subscriptions, a known fact in business. Many sign up for 30-day free trials, intending to cancel but often forget. Others continue paying for services they no longer use. Regularly reviewing credit card statements to check charges, including subscriptions to magazines, software, or online services, is crucial for financial management and avoiding needless expenses. Number 11. Lottery tickets. Playing the lottery is generally a losing bet, and it's not a habit of the wealthy. For instance, the odds of winning the Powerball jackpot are a staggering 1 in 292 million. Consider the math. A $2 Powerball ticket playing twice a week for a year with 2 tickets each time adds up to $416 spent. That's money that could be better used for savings, like retirement or college funds. Instead, if you invested that $416 annually with a modest 5% return, in 30 years, you would accumulate $28,000, a far more reliable and rewarding use of your finances. Number 12. Luxury housing. While high-profile athletes and celebrities often flaunt their lavish homes on social media, this isn't the norm for most millionaires. In reality, many millionaires choose to live in homes that are well below their means. This approach frees up more of their funds to invest in assets that generate cash flow. A classic example is Warren Buffett, who still resides in the 5-bedroom house he bought in 1958 for $31,500, demonstrating a preference for financial prudence over opulence. Number 13. Retirement. No one will advise you against investing money in your 401k or IRA. But for rich people, retirement isn't a focus, mainly because self-made millionaires don't plan to retire. A study from Barclays Wealth revealed that 54% of millionaires want to work right through their retirement years, and 60% of people with a net worth of $15 million plan to work no matter what their age. Number 14. Gambling. The rich don't need to gamble because they've already made it big. They are, however, nevertheless, opposed to wasting their money on gambling. For example, Warren Buffett detests gambling so much that he once installed a slot machine in his home to demonstrate to his children that if he handed them money, they would succumb to the temptation and waste it all in one day. Number 15. Bank fees. Banks, like many other businesses, charge a fee for their services. Many banks, for example, charge monthly maintenance fees for certain accounts. According to the Center for Responsible Lending, America's major banks charged over $11 billion in overdraft fees alone in 2022. That doesn't include monthly maintenance costs, ATM fees, or other miscellaneous fees. We've covered a lot today, but I'm curious to hear from you. Is there anything you waste money on this list? If so, leave a comment below and let me know. And if you found this video helpful, remember to like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. Until next time.